G'day. This is a drinking response. I mean, a video response. NewfoundBrewing. I was watching your video this morning. I think it was your Homebrew Wednesday. And you asked a question on there. I should stop tapping that because that's really annoying. You asked a question on your video about why your Pilsner tastes different from one being kegged and one being bottled. So one being naturally carbonated, the other being forced carbonated. I believe the answer to your question is something that I've experienced and never really given much thought to. It was just very fleeting every time I sort of come across this. I'm just, oh yeah, cool, it's happened again. Is the fact that when you stated that your keg was slightly undercarbonated, I think the answer to your question is your bottled beer has sat at the same amount of time as your keg, but with a higher concentration of CO2. I believe that CO2 is what changes our beer, is what matures our beer. If you think of the days of the lagering caves and the lagering cellars and all that sort of stuff, the beer wasn't put down in those cellars unprimed. It was left there to build up carbonation and to remain at carbonating at pressure for months on end. The fact that your bottle had sat primed for a lot longer than your keg had sat carbonated to the same pressure, I think that's the reason. I've noticed this in my experience with brewing when I get to the tail end of my keg and it's had a chance to sit overnight, and I come out the next day and I taste the beer and it's completely different. And I mean completely different. When you might have a litre or 2 litres left in the bottom of your keg and the carbonation is different, the bubbles are a different size, they've changed, everything's changed. Your beer has taken on more CO2 and it's been allowed to sit that little bit longer, holding more CO2. When you drink it, you go, oh wow, I wish, the first thing that comes to mind was, I wish I left this for the 2 weeks that it's been sitting and then started drinking it because it would be this nice. I think everyone that kegs has thought that. The last couple of drinks in their keg was the nicest part of their keg, and if you keggers out there, if you think about it, you've thought that to yourself. I'm sure. I'm positive. So, without doing any research except my own experience, the answer to your question, Newfound, the answer is your bottle sat under pressure longer than your keg. It's all in your it's all in your carbonation level. I think it's got something to do with carbolic acid build-up for carbonating and that. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know the science to it. I just know what I've experienced over my time brewing and kegging. So, buddy, there you go. You guys down there, you guys out there, let me know if you agree or disagree. Shoot back a video response to this video response, responding to what you believe NewfoundBrewing's answer was. I think it has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that it was naturally carbonated over forced carbonated, because I don't filter my beer. My beer's got yeast in it. The naturally carbonated beer's got yeast in it. I believe that breweries do the naturally carbonating thing to save money on carbonating their beer, just rushing it through. So there you go. That's what I think anyhow. Opinions are like arseholes. We've all got one and most of them stink. So let me know what you guys think. And Newfound, let me know what you think. See if it gels with you, buddy. Alright, keep up the good work, man. I'm really loving the scenery. Your snow video, yeah, it's an amazing contrast to the environment I live in. I'm looking outside and it's hot. I think the road, if I walked on it, would be sticky. No, it's not that hot, but it's hot where I live. Being a ginger, I stay inside. Don't like the sun too much, but it's just an amazing contrast, and people like Stripe Dog, he's out in the snow riding skidoos and snowmobiles and stuff like that, and Pint by Pint's out there pimping up in his snow gear, going out. I watch him go outside for a cigarette, and it's just freezing, just absolutely freezing, you know. And Hotback Nate sliding in the snow and breaking his hand on a brew day. That's funny. But anyhow, man, I don't want to make this a too long video. Oh, don't whine. You're outside, you're a dog, that's where you live. Dogs. Yeah, so keep up the videos, man. Your time-lapse stuff's pretty cool. I'm enjoying that. Almost as much as I'm enjoying this beer. Alright, mate. Remember, beer makes you smarter.